Hi everybody, it's Amber Hughes, and I was in a group with Zach Kahn, and the book that we chose to read for this Fact Check presentation was Raising an Athlete, How to Instill Confidence, Build Skills, and Inspire a Love of Sport by Jack Perconte. This book covers a variety of different stories, gives advice, and motivation for parents and coaches working with kids of all ages. The topics that stood out to us that also parallel with our class this semester were motivation, demotivation, and the role of the parents in the athletes' lives. This book serves as a toolbox for parents and coaches on how to keep kids' best interests at heart. Perconte prepares us for different scenarios based on the ages of kids and his own experience. He shares ways to build skill development, instill a love of the game, and confidence within kids. Through this, we are able to see just how important it is for the kids to have fun. Perconte is funny, honest, and thoughtful, which makes this book an easy read. And this book dares us to be self-aware, create a safe, nurturing, and positive environment for kids of all ages, whether we are a parent or a coach. The book makes several claims regarding demotivation. The first one is, the cause of burnout is frequently linked to stress caused by parents and coaches. Another is, negative and pessimistic sayings tear down confidence and create discouragement. In an article by David Hawk, he says that kids quit playing sports for 4 reasons. One is they aren't getting enough playing time, they don't like the coach, they aren't happy, or they're not having fun. He goes on to say that he believes some of these situations can be avoided if there is better communication between athlete and coach. For example, if kids are struggling with their grades, offering them tutoring sessions throughout the week so that they can feel like they're getting a chance to stay on top of their studies. If they say that they're not having fun, he believes that this can be avoided just simply by explaining to them that they need to relax, and some of the best times of their lives happen within sports, and many famous athletes remember these days as the best times of their lives. He also goes on to say that parental support or lack thereof can make the difference of the kids feeling like they want to play or not. Quitting can also start a life trend, and it's much more rewarding to stick it out. The book also makes a couple of claims based on motivation. Kids develop self-esteem by hearing positive reinforcement from others. Letting kids know how proud you are of them is vital for their self-esteem and desire to play sports. Good coaching will determine which sports a player enjoys and which sports they may pursue as they get older. In an article by Fikret Sawyer, he talks about several different types of motivation. One of these is intrinsic. Intrinsic is the experience the person displays his or her skills, the nature of the task at hand, which is the nature of the task at hand. Extrinsic is tiered 2 different ways, and it's simply motivation through relationships, teammates, coaches, leaders, etc. The third is organizational motivation, which is the opportunity to improve the work performance. So, for example, tennis practice, volleyball practice, football, whichever sport your kids are involved in. And the last thing that they say is self-esteem and motivation go hand in hand. For example, I had a kid on my team as a freshman named Jessica. She made the JV, and she struggled with the different pace of the game coming from the 8th grade and jumping up to the JV level. So when she got on the court, even though she wanted to be there, she didn't look like she wanted to be there at all. She looked sometimes angry, scared, depending on her emotions at the time. So when you asked her why she didn't perform to the highest ability that she was capable of, she would just say, I don't know, it's in my own head, I'm not really sure. But it was because she had a lot of negative self-talk. So fast forward a year, because she's finishing her sophomore year, she made varsity. She went on to be a contributing factor, and she's the complete opposite now. When she's on the court, she's extremely motivated. She believes in herself, and all of that stopped and started for her when she stopped and started talking positive thoughts instead of negative ones. Zach's going to follow up a little bit more with the role of a parent in the athletes' lives.